Hi guys, if you're interested in Xiaomi's Yi 4K camera and you haven't gotten it yet, at the moment they're selling it for a very low price, but only in China at the JD.com store. And they sell an international version and an English version. And an international version and a Chinese version, and the only difference between them is the language on the display. And I do understand that it can be quite annoying and disturbing for somebody who is not a fluent Chinese reader to handle his camera when there is only written Chinese on the display. But the Chinese version is much cheaper than the international one. The Chinese version costs 1,199 RMBs. So for the Chinese version, which is about $175 US, and the international version costs 2,000 RMBs, which I don't know is about almost $300 US, which is quite a lot. So I'd recommend you get the Chinese version and just download within less than 5 minutes the English language, and then the two cameras will be totally identical. So for this you have to go onto the website of the etechnology.com site. You can see this here. Okay, so www.yitechnology.com, and then you can go here on action cameras. Well, you actually already see them. Whoops, here. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong camera. This one. And then you go on support, and here you can, so you clicked support after selecting the right camera, and be aware that there is a 4K plus as well. So this one is the 4K one. You go to support, and then underneath of it it's firmware and app. You click that one. Well, then you have to go again on the action cam here. And here it is. It's actually the new version and the old version. The old version is actually at the moment on the same website on sale for 360 RMB, which is like nothing. I even thought about getting one for my kids. The only thing is there is no display on the other side, and I personally find this quite disturbing. So we choose this camera, and then click on the first one and you choose your model. You find the model name on the package. Let me get the package. So this is the package. In my case, I bought it in China. You find it here. So I do have the 13L. So I click on the 13L. Lunchtime for my cat. And then you choose the English version, not the Chinese one, okay? English one. Well, choose the language. And the latest version. So at the moment it's the 1.3.3. And then you take your micro SD card. Well, and I just put it in with an adapter into my computer. And I downloaded it. And when you've got it downloaded, there is a file name. And you have to go to this file and change the name of your file on the SD card. Okay, and you can see this here. You have changed the name, and now pay attention, because here it's written firmware.bin, but you actually have to write firmware and then, I don't know how you call this, a minus, but a minus on the bottom. And let me just write it here so you can see it. So you write firmware, and then that one, and then force. Force is very important, so that you force your camera to download the latest version. And then .bin. Okay? And so once you saved the new downloaded version, the file of it, under this firmware force.bin name on your micro SD card, just insert it in the camera, turn the camera on, make sure it has enough power, and you have to wait about 2 minutes, like nothing really happens, and then 2 minutes it just starts and the whole text is in English.